Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I did some channeling information for you, so I will get to that in just a moment. This video is for November 25th through December 1st, 2019. Lots of things going on this week, so it's kind of interesting energy. I'm recording this on Sunday, and so we just had Venus and Jupiter in conjunction this morning at the galactic center of the universe. And so there's this expansive, loving, warm energy that just kind of flowed out over the day. And so some people I know actually heard the I love you. They were waiting to hear from someone. So that's kind of neat and nice for them. And for the rest of us, you know, it's self-love time, right? Tell yourself you love you. Give yourself a big hug. All right, so I do want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, for helping me to grow my channel. When you hit that thumbs up button, when you leave me a comment, it helps connect our energy so that when I do my channeling, I can tap into your energy, and so you're more likely to get a message that really resonates for you. And as always, you should check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Okay, Pisces, what? All right, so the channeled information, let's do that first. So I was getting colors this week, and so you had a nice violet. And in fact, it was my ear chakras popped right when I saw the color. And so although this isn't really violet, it sort of is. It's this amethyst color, and it was kind of like clear-headed. I think usually when I'm in Pisces energy, it's all muddled up, and I'm really like on a I have a Pisces moon, and so, you know, the emotions get all in there and everything, but it wasn't like that. It was like information coming in super clear, clear-headed thinking. I think you're going to be very intuitive this week. I think you're getting a lot of information for spirit, so pay attention. You might hear it on the radio. You might hear it in a conversation if you're asking for help, you know, and guidance. You might hear it from somebody, or you may hear it, feel it, know it. And so trust that clear channel. Try to access that clear channel as much as possible. It feels really important this week. And so I always like to collect up a few crystals that I think are about the energy of the week. Well, the energy of this week is change. It is big change, and I couldn't figure out, well, which ones to use, because it's like everything's shifting. We're coming out of that Mercury in retrograde, in Scorpio energy, which for you was in your 5th house of fun and romance. No, in your 9th house. It was in your 9th house of higher learning, travel, knowledge, research, right? And so connection, conversation with spirit. So lots of things getting stirred up, needed to be sifted through, the gunk pulled out, right? And so that might be what's clearing up this channel for you and allowing you to think, because if you were doing that in the area of your communication with spirit, that really could be opening, I'm making up a new word. Opening up the channel for you. So that is good news. But so I used the crystal intentions this week to help me select, because I couldn't figure it out on my own. And Spirit gave us chalcopyrite, this really beautiful shiny gold here, very solar plexus, high energy. I am healthy and strong thanks to physical movement and exercise outdoors. If you are not getting outside, you should be. The best that you can. Pulling some actual sunlight into your cellular body will be very helpful for you. But, you know, you can park out a little further and walk in. You can take the stairs instead of the elevator. There are ways you can fit it on your break, get up and walk around a little bit. Just every few minutes, you know, every hour, make sure you're getting up, you know, and walking for a few minutes. Go run your errands or whatever. And so I didn't have anything. I don't have that, but what I do have for that is this tiger's eye, which has that same golden, shiny energy, that bronzy energy of strength and vitality. And then I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. We have golden topaz. Again, I don't have golden topaz, but what I do have is a beautiful carnelian, which is also that nice solar plexus, bringing that sunlight into our center and allowing it to shine. You are... When you fill yourself up with the joy and you allow the sun to shine in, and so if it takes actually visualizing yourself swallowing the sun and letting it just flow through your body, then do that, because the energy that I see here in these cards make me a little nervous about what your week's going to be like. And so I really want to encourage you to deliberately seek out physical activity and sunlight to keep your energy level boosted up, because I could see where it's could be getting a little dicey for you. So then we have Labradorite. You know, Aries always gets the, I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing yet, and you guys always get the, oh my gosh, I'm at the end. I should probably start in the middle sometimes just to change it up. Okay, so Labradorite. So this is this beautiful blue of St. Michael with golden specks through it. And so this is about the sword of truth, speaking your truth. What are you desiring? How are you going to get there? Setting those goals. And the Sagittarius new moon that's coming up this week also is going to be encouraging that. And then we have Fluorite. And this is, I am smart. I am organized. I'm open to learning something new. And I do have some of that. And it's beautiful. It's this nice green. Some of them are more richly green and more purple, but I liked this one because it looked like it had a starfish in the center of it. And I was like, sold. That one's for me. All right. So, you have the need for emotional balance, because you're feeling a little left out. And it could be, if you're in the U.S., this could be that holiday energy where you're like, I don't really belong anywhere. If you're having any of that going on, again, I can't encourage enough that you put on happy music, that you get up and you dance, that you find the joy and happiness within yourself, and that you are not needing to pull it in from other people. This is a time to fill up your own bucket of self-love big time this week. Don't let the bastards get you. All right, so choosing your attitude this week becomes very important, very important. So on Monday, that moon is in Scorpio, and Venus moves into Capricorn now. And so it's this being practical on how you're going to manage this situation. It's some kind of an emotional situation that's reaching a conclusion. It needs a creative solution. It needs a practical plan to problem solve your way through it. And so you're going to want to try to be as practical as you can and not get caught up in the emotions, keeping yourself balanced and not allowing yourself to feel let down. Oh, and look at this. You have the Fool energy, but Spirit is all over this. And so deciding where to go and what to do next, and having the guts and the courage to take that leap of faith. That is actually very positive energy. I'm really excited that that's what's there. All right, so on Tuesday, So now the moon, we have this new moon in Scorpio. We've got Mars in Scorpio, and they're in opposition with Cali over there, or not Cali, but Uranus over there in Taurus. And this kind of tense energy here is setting up for something that might culminate in over the course of the next week or two with some kind of explosive situation. So this is something to be, especially with that full moon in Gemini coming, it might take that long to get there, but there is something happening. And so preparing yourself for the change. You can't avoid the change. And so you need to allow the change to happen. Callie comes in and she destroys what is not working. She breaks it down. So the leaves have fallen out of the tree and they're dead right on the ground. That's Scorpio season. Then during Sagittarius season, the leaves start breaking up into smaller pieces so that they can help to recharge the earth, right? The nutrients get into the soil and they help promote the growth in the spring. But we aren't there yet. Now we have to break down. It's the death and the destruction. It's a necessary part to the life, death, and birth recycle, right? And so the moon at 4 degrees of Sagittarius is about these two paths of what's real and what's illusionary. Which way do I go? Change is coming. And I always prefer to make my own decisions, but it's up to you. But if you don't make one, change is coming in and making it for you anyways. We've got a full moon, and then we've got 2 eclipses, and then we've got that Saturn and Pluto conjunction. All of this is before January 12th. Lots of things going to be rocking and rolling. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. And you're so sensitive to the energy of people around you, if you are going to be feeling it. I can't imagine that you wouldn't. But it is a new beginning. It is a new opportunity here. So get laser focused on what you want to be what you want to create and having created within 18 months. Okay, because this cycle doesn't end for another 18 months. This cycle ends in June of 2021. And so in the meantime, there's a lot of change action. So you cannot see the path all the way forward. It would be impossible right now with everything. There's no telling. If you've been watching the tarot readers, everybody's pulling the tower card this week. It makes me laugh. Things are happening. Things are changing. There is nothing that's going to be where it was before. Things are shifting and changing, and so being willing to move with it and flow with it and allow that to happen, which is a lot easier for Pisces, but the energy around you is going to be difficult, but you are going to be required to take action. You're going to have to do something. It is decision time. So which direction are you going to go? How are you going to manage this? That's up to you. That's a decision only you can make. Only you can make. All right, so let's get a little guidance here. We have your commitment is being tested. It is going to be challenging energy. So this new moon idea, this vision, it is going to need to be nurtured and protected from the elements. Literally, it's going to be like a new little plant that gets caught up in a hurricane, and so you're going to want to try to protect it to help it to survive. So the more crystal clear your outcome vision is, the more willing you are to adjust and make adjustments along the way, will allow you to bring this transformation in. Will allow you to be successful. A fresh new way of living emerges. Things are going to change. You can't stop the change train. It's coming. It's coming. So you can either stand in the middle of the tracks trying to stop it, or you can get ready and hop on board as it goes by. It's kind of up to you. Okay, I don't like the image in my head, so please catch the train. Boy, that looked hard. Okay, so the moon moves on Thursday. Oh. Neptune rules Pisces, and on Wednesday it finally goes direct in Pisces. So finally. It's an opportunity to bring those dreams down into reality and start actually doing something with them. There's a lot of that energy here. So cutting the karmic ties. When that moon moves into Capricorn at 7:33 a.m. on Thursday, this is the slow and steady, cautious, patient, hard work, one step at a time, stepping into your personal power. But it's cutting the cords of the karmic prosperity. So if you took a vow of poverty in a previous lifetime, or maybe this one, when you say things like, I never have enough money while you're vowing that, stop doing that. Just stop it. Start asking for help from St. Michael, from Metatron, to cut the cords of karmic prosperity, the things that are holding you back from feeling abundant. And this could be prosperity financially, because we do have the Five of Pentacles, but it could be emotional prosperity. It could be career, it could be creative. Ask for the help and then be accepting of the situation as it is, and accepting of the help that comes to you, so that it can promote the growth in the direction in which you would like to go. Where do you want to invest your time, your energy, your resources? What is this dream, right? So I cut the cords of any vow of poverty I have ever made in all lifetimes. Across all lifetimes. I am open to the flow of the abundance of the universe. The abundance of the universe flows to me and through me. The abundance of the universe flows to me and through me. Allow yourself to love yourself enough to give yourself this gift. This is your early holiday gift that you give yourself. Self-love. Invest in this idea that you have of what you want. Put in the work. Research what you need to research. Make the changes that you need to make. Run all the scenarios through your head. Will it work this way better? Will it work that way better? Be open. Be open to the change. Be open to the opportunity. So much coming your way. Whoa. Soulmate energy. Now, the soulmate could be showing up to help you with a business the soulmate could be coming in to help you, because we are dealing with that full moon happening in your 10th house of career. Okay? So this could be that. But if it's love, cut the cords of negative energy in all relationships that you've ever had. Any vows of, oh, I'm not worthy, erase those things. Start speaking to yourself with love, with kindness. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to your child that you're nurturing and loving, because your inner child might really, really need it too. Okay? So love yourself. And open up the doors to prosperity and abundance in all forms. In all forms. And this week, when you're feeling a little left out in the cold, a little left behind, take a deep breath. Breathe it out. It is a moment. It will pass. It is a feeling. Remember, we aren't our feelings, and we aren't our experiences. We are the light. We are the divine spark of God having a human experience. But we aren't those things. What we are is the divine spark of God. You have perseverance. Nice card. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. And I would like to tell you, you should enjoy it. Look for the joy in the day. It makes it so much easier. Stop for a minute and look around at where you are and how far you've come. And when it's like, I can't believe how far. Okay, take that first step. Were you the ones last week that had the climbing gear? You might have been. Take that first step. Go ahead and start climbing the mountain. But pause and look around and see the beauty around you. Wow, look at the trees from this angle. Wow, look at that bird. I didn't know they could fly this high. Wow, it's so beautiful from up here. Enjoy the journey. Because if you are not planning to be happy till you get to the end, you are wasting a lot of time and happiness. So be happy now, okay? So, blow off steam if you need to. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing the freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. It's okay to be real. It's okay to say, oh, this is not a good day, or this is not a good moment, but not that it's not a good life, or I'm not capable. Those things are not true. You're going to be challenged. There's no way you won't be challenged. This energy of change is going to hit everybody, and it is rockets. It's like a massive roller coaster ride, and I don't like them very much, by the way. So I'm going to have to go, oh, it's lovely from up here. Just, throw your hands up and enjoy the ride the best way you can. But keep moving. Keep going. You've got something going on here. I'm seeing it happen, and it looks like you have a climbing partner. So find out who that is, all right? All right, you have a great week. Be sure to, if you are in the United States, enjoy your Thanksgiving the best that you can. Find a way to enjoy it no matter what the situation is, right? And then if you know someone who's a Sagittarius, be sure to wish them happy birthday. You guys have a great week, okay? Keep climbing. You're going to get there. It's up to you whether or not you want to enjoy the trip. I think you should try to, all right? We'll talk soon. You take care.